You're welcome to this game. By the first warning being to take care of yourself. So, Lord only knows where we're gonna go from here, but let's jump right into don't take this cat. Oh, I'm scared.
Well, don't take any stray cat home.
Oh, I hear rain. Okay. Do you hear rain?
I hear rain.
Alright. And if everyone doesn't know, this is
Oh,
Trolls Eat Kittens, my first mate. One of my best friends, and one of the few people on this earth who I feel like truly understand me from my core. Anyway, let's start the game!
look at that cute little kitty cat.
Alright, so we got two options, right? So either I read narrator and you read main character, or you read narrator, I read main character. Which one you want?
I can be narrator.
Alright, go ahead.
You're not having a great day as usual.
Oh, great.
This time, it is the first time in a while that you felt going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical. But maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today.
Yikes.
Unless you like the rain.
Some people do
Yeah,
really
you can
love rain.
always. Yeah, I mean, like if you dress properly, the rain is nice. Yeah,
I
you
had a
can always
friend
try again tomorrow.
I had a friend in college who like was obsessed when it rained. Like every time it rained, I'd message him and be like, "Hey, it's raining." He's like, "I know. It's so wonderful. I love the rain." I'm like, "Okay, you are wired differently." All right.
Did he jump in puddles?
Yeah, I think he may have. I don't remember. Believe it or not, college for me was 15 years ago. Don't any of y'all bother doing that math. We're just gonna move on.
You turn your head home when
Huh? What's that?
there's only a few people around on the streets. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around this area recently. Da, da, da.
Sketchy.
Well, that and the weather.
Um,
But no, I didn't react to the sound at all. Curiosity Guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk towards the ground, dampened by the rain. Makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel.
you make the rain sound so ominous, tropes.
That cat is ominous. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat.
Huh? Guess that should have been obvious.
It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur.
Mm.
Puts its front paws up to the edge of the box and looks up at you.
Uh, so cute, so going.
and it definitely knows it. You never had much of an opinion on one way or another about cats before, but they're all like, but if they were all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world.
Mm,
Da, da, da.
they've tried.
You don't think you would mind bowing down to the feline overlord?
Hello?
You look around the alley with a small frown.
Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually?
The cat doesn't answer you. The cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggested. You suggest them leave the box. It's just looking at you as it's waiting for you to make the next move.
All right. Here are our first options.
And we can already end the game by not taking it home.
All right. Let's go ahead. Let's make that choice. Do not take the cat home.
With a sigh, you take the decisive step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to taking in a pet on a whim. Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. You give the cat a sad nod.
Sorry. Good luck out here. Okay?
Turn around and leave the cat in the alley behind.
That sounds so sad.
That is sad. Rain's picking up and the cat drowned.
Whoa! I don't think that's what it says. you escalated it even further, dear Jeebus. Not the cat drowned.
Time to head home. Ending? Yeah,
Not.
fool.
Not a fool. Alright, we got one ending already. Time to jump in.
Well, that was a beautiful game. I liked it. It was very emotional.
It was very emotional, you say. Oh,
Yes.
oh, my sweet, sweet trolls, but there's more trolls. We
Oh
simply,
my, there is.
we simply just got one of the many endings. You know, there has to be more.
Oh, please give me more.
You want more?
Yes, I want more.
Alright, I put us in the box in the corner so that you guys can see the captions a little better. Let's dive in and see what other endings we can collect.
We become. Oh, that kind of box. I thought you found a cardboard box for us.
Oh, no. We're not that immersed.
You're not having a great day as usual.
Oh, great.
It's the first time in a while you felt like going out. And of course, it had to rain. But in the middle of your walk, it
It's
starts
essentially
to
the same
rain.
thing.
Typical, but maybe it's just a sign that you should have stayed home today.
Alright.
Okay,
Now, are we brave enough to choose the other option?
Well, in fear of us getting the same ending if we don't take it home and it drowns in the alleyway, then let's try and take it home.
Alright, guys, this is where the spoon enters the pot and Trolls just decided to stir it. So buckle up, Buttercups, because here we freaking go, dude. You know what?
You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you.
Why not?
You fool.
You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so.
You bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until now, then. Just, until just then.
Mm-hmm.
But it slowly breathes easily as it presses into your chest, tickles.
Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while.
You think a little while, well, probably be more like a day, like more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now,
Let's just get you out of the rain, okay?
oh, it sounds so happy.
I know, right?
You stop by a mall, a local pet shop for some cat food, then head back home. Why is it raining indoors?
We hear it
You
from
live in
outside.
a modest apartment. One bedroom, but one bathroom. One you're living alone in. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it's just a cat. What the frick is this sound?
It's music.
After lock
The beat drops somewhere.
After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it and taste, and it smells weird, but then you tap
Mm-mm.
on it, put cat food on a saucer. What the heck is a saucer?
A plate.
Dish? Okay. And click your tongue and call the cat over to you. It perks up at beckon and come rushing over. It looks at the plate of food and barf,
Mm.
and completely ignores it.
Not hungry, I guess.
Try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you have spent your hard-earned cash on it. Just a cat after all.
Famous last words. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later. Okay?
The cat rubs its body up against your leg with a purr. You smile, that's enough of thanks for you. Follows you into the kitchen as you start your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed.
Mm. No!
Tomato sliced.
Uh-uh.
You wince as you cut your fingers on the knife while slicing a tomato. Oh no!
You called it. Stupid bastard.
You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up on the counter. Ta-da! It sniffs the knife and meows, almost pointedly at you.
Hey, don't worry. I'm alright. It was just an.
You watch the cat start to lick lightly, butting enthusiastically on the blood on the knife. Add your blood!
Oh no.
You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife is completely licked clean.
Gross.
The cat sits back, stares at you with a hungry smile.
Hello?
You feel a bit uneasy. Sure, cats are eating predators, but that was a bit little weird, right? Sure, you're not a cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right?
LOL. The right, like right. Wink wonk wink wonk wink wonk wonk. Right.
Wink, wink. Well,
Not the
regardless,
music just casually coming back.
you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You were going to take it to a shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. After even covering up your finger cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick the wound.
See, that's where my line would be crossed right there.
While you're eating your sandwich,
Like, let me eat in peace, bro.
while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV, it wants your blood.
He wants to suck your blood.
You gently put it away every time, but you're starting to get worried of this strange behavior. What if it's not a. What if it got a taste for blood and thinks you're the food now? You're not sure what you should do if it starts getting more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. Oh my god!
Oh, come on. Enough already.
You shove it away a little more forcefully this time, out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. Sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep.
Maybe a vet will have an idea of how to calm it down.
A permanent solution.
Oh.
You can only hope you don't have many options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number to the local vet, you pick up the landline and you.
Uh,
The light just went out. Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find out of batteries.
Mm.
You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. Quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? Turn to check the clock.
Hell no.
The cat sits on top of the digital clock, staring at you with its evil eyes.
Aw.
Thinking now, you realize that you should have picked the announcer's Talkman, and I should have been you.
Our next playthrough,
You
we can switch it.
You realize the clock shouldn't have worked at all with the power outage, but the number is lit up. And going completely haywire. Cat stares at you, it completely still. You think it was a statue if you didn't know any better.
Why are you reading it like a ghost?
It's not giving off any indication that it is alive. It's not blinking, it's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You are afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid to letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But it's too late, you're gonna die.
Oh my
As
gosh,
soon as
relax.
the bed. You feel a sharp urge to vomit. Blech! Those
Okay.
eyes! Its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large and something I
Inky
didn't
blots.
read.
Inky pits. Yeah, this reads a lot like a creepypasta to me. Huh?
Flashlight flickers. And now you're doomed. The cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silent punctures with a rapid pumping of blood in your heart.
The blood!
As overread by the ear slowly start to pick up the sound of the static all around you.
The blood!
How is the clock working with no power?
Ominous.
You don't know why such a question matter at the moment. Ooh. But you feel as if having the answers will make sense of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. Kabla! You back away from the clock and feel as its air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator preparing to pounce,
Mm.
but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to take even a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right?
Mm.
Whatever is watching you, you already feel its impatience. It's too eager.
Scary.
You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it clearly as
As if
if
it had
it had
whispered. We will switch. Do not worry.
uh,
Let's play. No, you gotta finish this round. You can do it. Still close to the finish line.
okay. Uh, right into your ear, right into your soul.
Oh my.
It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here.
What in the creepypasta is right?
You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awaken within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall onto the ground and impale yourself.
Hello?
A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you have broken your ankle. Something warm and wet tingles down
Mm-mm.
the length of your foot,
Mm-mm.
pooling beneath it.
Mm-mm.
You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor as it had been kicked.
Oh no.
Whining from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in the strange light coming from the outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door.
Dun dun dun.
Thought of how, when, who, what in regards to you in
Inexplicably.
you know that word. Open the doors. Reach to a halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object that you have been staring at. A knife. Your knife. It is your kitchen knife.
Dun dun dun.
Still tinted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the evil? You gulp deeply, barely. It's time to wonder how the knife ended up in your living room floor to be stepped on. Instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it, the cat must have
Oh
noticed it.
no.
When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife,
Send help.
it spies right back at you.
Send help. We need an adult ear, an adult in the room.
A pair of glowing golden eyes comes forward as a cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway.
Oh no.
It pats lightly over the knife as it's skipping in the light.
Oh!
It bends down and laps the blood dripping from the blade.
That's gross. That's gross. That's gross.
Got a taste for you now.
Yeah. Uh,
You sense it slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breath, discoherent against the static, is now piercing your skull. Dryness of your tongue spreading to your throat.
yikes. Comprehensible.
Side of the
We need to bring back us
Oh.
teaching each other our native language. We did that for like one day. We need to do that. We need to do that. But anyway.
It's a hard word, okay?
What did we call it? Danglish? We called it Danglish. Yeah, we need to restart Danglish. Alright, but anyway.
The word sight of the stray as you're taking it, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean.
Ew.
From the fresh wound on your foot.
Ew.
Blood.
Ew.
Golden eyes light up at you, if in response to your sudden realization, blood.
The blood.
You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. Let me lick it.
Ew.
You're bleeding, the cat says. Let me lick you, master.
It's nasty.
You are bleeding.
The music.
Cat barely moves. Shoulders twitching as it just considering the act, pouncing forward. And then you die.
No way.
But you're already on your foot out of the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street, leaving a trail of blood. The sky is blood and bleeding red. There's a strange light emitting from nowhere, a cast everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road.
You're going crazy.
You,
This music.
everything. Except your blood.
Help. Help.
You can just barely
Help.
glimpse the
Help.
bloody infant.
Help. Help.
Injured foot
Help.
leaves in your
Help.
wake.
Help.
Every impact that
Help.
makes
Help.
with the ground.
Help.
Coming for you. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You won't stop. You don't.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Not when the shadow grows around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Not even. You don't stop running. You don't stop running. You don't stop running.
Oh no!
If that is the cat right up there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you?
Dun 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 dun. Oh, we get another choice. Another choice.
Dum 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 dum
So,
dum dum
do we
dum.
just keep running toward the cat in front of us, or do we look behind us to see if the cat's still behind us?
Well, the cat is scary, so of course we look behind us.
Alright. I quit save right there, so it's okay. We can always go back. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Oh! It
Huh?
begins.
So we died?
I don't know. It didn't actually explain. It just says it begins. Well, that was the first two endings of Do Not Take This Cat Home. But don't worry, there'll be more.